Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I believe we're on episode 4 now. We just got out of the Ripper Doc's office, which is right over there. And I got a few upgrades. Now we're supposed to meet with Dex and talk to him about the next job we're supposed to do. Now I did learn a few things from the last episode we did. Apparently, you can attach 3 weapons that are available. So if you cycle like through Y or something, if you're playing with the Xbox One like I am, then you can cycle through 3 different weapons all at once. So say I have just a pistol on right now. If I hit Y, I'll go to fists. However, if I come over to my inventory and go to my backpack, I can equip another weapon in that slot. So I'll do that. Equip this shotgun. It looks pretty good. Let's see here. So this pistol, it looks like it has a higher damage per second, maybe. Yeah, damage per second than my regular one, so I'll just do that. Okay, and then I'll equip this assault rifle on this one right here, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so we should have... we got the assault rifle now on one. There's that. And then we have our handgun, and we should have our shotgun in here as well, I think, somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So we got a double-barreled shotgun up as well. So, anyways, let's go talk to Dex. I'm not really sure. I think this is going to be the mission that we've all seen a lot of footage of already, where we're going to get the chip, I think, in us that has Johnny Silverhand on it, which is going to be pretty interesting. So, anyways, can't really wait to get started on this. So let's go ahead and get in here and talk about the job.
Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the thing? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Ooh. Let's see here. I'm going to go with this, and this looks good.
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scab home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a court.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
I'm going to say it's no problem at all. I think it's probably his, but...
You ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
I think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nine, yeah?
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I'm gonna go with starting to meet the client here.
I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Alright, so I did see, looks like we have to go 400 meters that way. I did see, I think, maybe on character. Right, so I did see we have a couple of perk points and attribute points available here, so I'm going to see what we can actually get. Let's see here, it looks like health slowly regenerates during combat. That should be pretty handy, and increases carrying capacity to by 60 rather. Let's see here. Shotguns, light machine guns deal 3% more damage, and got a few things here. Increases damage from strong attacks with blunt weapons by 30%. Increases damage from combo attacks with blunt weapons by 30%. All attacks with blunt weapons have a 15% chance to apply stun, and increases armor by 15% while blocking with a blunt weapon. I'm going to leave these for later. Doesn't really seem like they're all that handy right now. Got that shotgun one there. I think these two are probably going to be the most useful currently. Slowly regenerating health during combat, or being able to carry more. Of course, we have all 5 of these we can go with. And these are the abilities that I picked at the beginning of the game when I was doing character creation. So let's see here. It's time to aim down sight with rifles and submachine guns by 10%. That seems pretty handy. Increase damage with rifles and submachine guns by 3%. Quick melee with melee attacks with rifles and submachine guns deal 50% more damage, and increases crit chance with rifles and submachine guns by 10% when firing from behind cover. Those don't seem really good right now. Let's see here. I already have 5 points into this, or level 5, I guess. It says 5 reflexes. I'm not really sure what the extra points gave me there. So Credit chance with pistols and revolvers by 4%. Reload time for pistols and revolvers by 10%. Headshot damage multiplier with pistols and revolvers by 10%. And increases damage with pistols and revolvers by 3%. Let's see. Blades. Okay, so this is just looks like it's going to increase speed, damage. Yeah, pretty much speed and damage with blades. Let's see what we have under technical ability here. Craft rare items. More components when disassembling. Junk items automatically. We have reduced damage taken from explosions by 10%. Looting drones, mechs, and robots. There's 25% chance for looting a weapon, mod, or attachment. Grants immunity to all effects from your own grenades. Explosion radius of grenades is visible. That seems like it would be pretty handy right there. Keep that in mind. See if we can add any swagger here. Let's see, increases movement speed while sneaking by 20%. Seems pretty handy. Increases damage dealt by silenced weapons by 25% while sneaking. Okay. After defeating an enemy, gain cold blood for 10 seconds and increase movement speed by 2%. Stacks up to 3 times. That doesn't seem very helpful at the moment. Let's see here. I don't have any silenced weapons yet, so I'm thinking increased movement speed while sneaking is going to be handy. So we have an intelligence. See if we can get any smarter here. Let's see here. Mass vulnerability reduces the physical resistance for all enemies in the network by 30% for 3 minutes. Unlocks the big sleep, which disables all cameras. Network for 3 minutes. Okay. Breach. Increases the breach time for breach protocol by 20%. Here's the deadline. Increasing the amount of Eurodollars acquired from access points by 50%. Okay. Quick axe deal 10% more damage. Unlocks crafting specs for uncommon quick axe. Reveals an enemy netrunner when they're attempting to hack you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, on the mission where we have to acquire the kind of like spider bot thing, I believe somebody is going to try to hack into us there, so that might be handy for that mission. Terror during combat, 4 units every 60 seconds. When a target affected by a quick hack instantly recovers 1 RAM. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this. I think this is going to be really handy. I think, let's see. I think health slowed regenerating during combat is also going to be really handy, so I'm going to go ahead and get that as well.